हेडलाइंस के बाद आपको इस्लामाबाद लिए चलते हैं, जहां पर वज़ीर इत्तेहाद मरियम औरंगज़ेब खिताब कर रही हैं।
We thought that we should engage the media houses, the reporters, the relevant media representatives, and also civil society to the Parliament, and engage them in a dialogue that also assists them in the data and also the entire debate about human development indicators. So there is a Parliamentary Reporters Association at the Parliament level, and the idea was to engage them into the parliamentary discourse of human development of the country. So this was the four-pronged strategy with which the Parliamentary Task Force started working, and the entire four objectives were also replicated in the provincial assemblies of the country. And then there was a first time ever parliamentary conference by the parliamentarians was organized on Millennium Development Goals, again under the guidance of the Speaker of the National Assembly. And all the legislatures from all the provinces were invited to Islamabad to sit together with the civil society, with the think tanks of development sector, and also with media to prioritize the areas, the lesson learned, the case studies, and the best management practices that were there in terms of implementation of Millennium Development Goals in Pakistan. Another conference on malnutrition was organized by the parliamentarians with the civil society, think tanks and media to start a parliamentary debate on malnutrition and how subjects like malnutrition, water conservation, water and sanitation, climate change, urban policy, HIV/AIDS, should be integrated with all other departments and the line ministries at the government level. Also, the standing committees in the Parliament were engaged. The standing committees relevant to each Millennium Development Goal MDGs and then later on SDGs were then engaged. The chairpersons of the standing committee are being engaged at the moment to have agenda integrated, multi-sectoral debate on human development indicators in Pakistan. And now there is a complete KPI-driven, key performance indicator-driven, timeline-bound work plan of the task force at the Parliament level on all the four areas that I spoke about. And we have signed agreements and memorandum of understandings with international partners like UNICEF, like UNDP, like UNAIDS, and civil society of the country, where we sit together in the Parliament and look for solutions, best management practices around the world on topics like sustainable development goals and the pillars of Vision 2025. Then on the parliamentary task force level, what's happening now is, of course, there was a momentum created by these task forces establishment, and what happened later was that there was a debate in all the provincial assemblies. The important topic that was discussed in the provincial assemblies under the umbrella of Sustainable Development Goals Parliamentary Task Force was people with disabilities, was the area that we took as a priority, and also AIDS patients in Pakistan was another area that we started debating on in the provincial assemblies and also at the national level. Then this was a story from the Parliament on Sustainable Development Goals. और पार्लियामेंट के अंदर इस वक्त जो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स की टास्क फोर्स बन चुकी है, वो प्रोविंशियल असेंबली के अंदर उसकी ब्रांचेस हैं, जो पाकिस्तान इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर पार्लियामेंट्री सर्विसेज है, पिप्स. ये वो इदारा है जो कि प्रोविंसेस के अंदर, प्रोविंशियल असेंबलीज़ के अंदर वो असिस्टेंस प्रोवाइड करता है प्रोविंशियल असेंबली मेंबर्स को, जो उनको चाहिए होती है किसी भी टॉपिक के ऊपर डिबेट को इनिशिएट कराने के लिए. So the Institute of Pakistan, Institute for Parliamentary Services is the office in the Provincial Assembly that provides assistance to the Parliamentary Task Force members at the provincial level. Then on the government side, Pakistan is the first country. Before I start and share that with you, but I also would want to share here is that Pakistan's parliament is the first parliament in the world to have Sustainable Development Goals Secretariat for the assistance of parliamentarians in human development indicators discourse of any country. Then, at the government level, Pakistan is the first country in the world to have SDGs units at the planning and ministry level of the country, which is also another coordination body that coordinates and also has engaged the provincial hubs till the district levels, and also now, as we all know, in the present government, under the able leadership of Prime Minister Mian Nawaz Sharif, we have a local government set up in place. So at the planning and development level, we have SDG, Sustainable Development Goals Unit, which coordinates with the provincial assemblies, provincial governments at the local government level, also at the district level, and also at the provincial level, to make policies that are evidence-based and also have an approach of integrated, multi-sectoral policy interventions and instruments at the provincial assembly level, at the provincial level, and also at the national level. Then the Prime Minister has started this scheme where the entire disbursement of the funds are according and in line with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So what happens is that the member of the National Assembly or the Provincial Assembly gets a form which has all the listing of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and you have to fill in the form of your own priorities in your constituency, but that has to be aligned with the scheme of Sustainable Development Goals and also Vision 2025 of Pakistan. तो जो इस वक्त सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स SDGs के ऊपर फंडिंग है, पाकिस्तान वो पहला मुल्क है और प्राइम मिनिस्टर की लीडरशिप के अंदर जितनी डिस्पर्समेंट है एट द लोकल गवर्नमेंट लेवल और एट द प्रोविंशियल लेवल, वो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स और विजन 2025 के जो पिलर्स हैं उसके अकॉर्डिंगली वो फंडिंग उनकी कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में दी जा रही है, और उसके ऊपर जो कंप्लीट ओवरसाइट है वो पार्लियामेंट से आ रही है उन तमाम चीज़ों के ऊपर, एक इम्प्लीमेंटेशन के ऊपर, यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ फंड्स के ऊपर और एलोकेशन ऑफ फंड्स के ऊपर, एंड ऑल्सो मॉनिटरिंग एंड एवेल्युएशन के ऊपर. सो इट इज़ अ सॉल्यूशन दैट हैज़ अ पार्लियामेंट्री ओवरसाइट, एंड ऑल्सो द एग्जीक्यूटिव पॉलिसी is now based on our national priorities and international commitments at the international level. Thirdly, at the Ministry of Information level, because we thought that, you know, there's a lesson learned from Millennium Development Goals that the awareness and education about MDGs was so less that the agenda never took off in countries like Pakistan and in around the region. So at the parliament level and also at the government level, media has a very important role to play in educating the people of the country on Sustainable Development Goals priorities that Pakistan as a country has committed. And also then the federating units that are the provinces have to align, and I would also like to congratulate here the provinces of Pakistan who after the 18th Amendment in last 4 years have prioritized their policies and also interventions according to our international commitments and provincial priorities. So it's a unique, defining, I think, phase for a country like Pakistan, where your international commitments, your national priorities, and your provincial priorities are all in line with all the frameworks that are in play at the moment. We have KPK, where we have examples and case studies in sectors like education and health, and climate change also is another area that's taking up. In Punjab, we have case studies where through all these policy interventions and parliamentary oversight, we have lesson learned and good results to show in education and health and water and sanitation and supply of clean drinking water. In Sindh, we have case studies on women empowerment, the legislation on women, and also on water, clean drinking water and waste management is another area that Sindh as a province is taking up. And malnutrition is across the country, where we have good stories to tell after these entire frameworks coming in place. Then in Balochistan, there's lots of focus on education and health, both in terms of enrollment and also in terms of accessibility. So these are the areas, and AJK also is, AJK and Gilgit-Baltistan, education and health is something that is there as a focus. So if you look at the entire demographics of the country and the priorities that are being focused is mostly on issues like education, health, mother and child, women empowerment, climate change, water and sanitation, and also issues related to people with disability and AIDS patient in Pakistan. And these are the priorities of Sustainable Development's Parliamentary Task Force, and also the priority of the federal government and provincial government across Pakistan. Lastly, I would want to say is we will also listen to the panelists. We'll also hear from Mehreen also that there are certain case studies at how we're bringing in parliamentary legislation into the discourse of this entire human development indicator. We'll also listen from Sri Lanka and also from Indonesia, that what are the case studies and lesson learned from those countries. But at the Ministry of Information level, what we have started is that in Pakistan we have a law under the Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority that every private TV channel has to spend 10% of their airtime on the social public message. So what we are at the ministry level doing is that to ensure that the 10% airtime of the private TV channels are spent on the issues like human development and sustainable development goals and Vision 2025 priorities. At the Pakistan Television, which is a state channel, we have started a weekly program on issues of human development, including the areas that I've just explained and defined. On Radio Pakistan, we've started a weekly program also on awareness and education of sustainable development goals, which is being aired. So these are the policy instruments that are complementing the implementation.
वज़ीर इत्तलात और नशरियात मरियम औरंगज़ेब इस्लामाबाद में तकरीब से खिताब कर रही हैं।